We wish you a Merry Christmas and Omegaverse. Yeah, so this Christmas episode is about Tadaima Okaeri, or Welcome Home. It is a Japanese boy love manga series that is set in an Omegaverse world where everyone has the ability to get pregnant, and usually people stay within their class. Alphas with alphas, betas with betas, omegas with omegas. There is a lot of omega tension. Omegas are treated very poorly many times in this universe because of their high heat cycles, and of course because they affect alphas. And what we have here is a family with a alpha father named Hiromu, omega father named Masaki, and their son Hikari, and of course eventually their daughter comes along as well. So if you're going, but this show isn't based in Christmas. The entirety of the show isn't, but the very first episode has Christmas, which is why I'm going to focus on the very first episode, but there's also the other episode that is Christmas. I think there's like 3 episodes in all that's Christmas. I'd have to rewatch, but I'm focusing on the very first episode where we're introduced to this family. Now, when we're introduced to them, it's also an introduction to this world of Omegaverse, where we see that the news station or gossip station, whatever it is talking about an alpha actress that is dating an omega woman, and how everyone is like, oh my god, like how is she with an omega and all this stuff, and how much that affects our main character Masaki. Masaki is a house husband. He's home with his 2-year-old. He's really sweet. He's getting to know his neighbors and all that, but the fact that he's an omega is something that he doesn't openly really talk about, because it's always been something that has affected him negatively, and he doesn't really know how to have that conversation a lot of times. He's getting better at it, especially with the help of his husband Hiromu, who always supports and is just in love with him, worships the ground that he sleeps on, walks on, anything on. The man is in love. Anyway, so where is the Christmas in this? Well, they are setting up the Christmas tree in this episode, eventually. And their son, Hikari, is really obsessed with the star on top, okay? And they tell him that the star represents him. And they say that you are the light that guides Macha and Papa. And Hikari takes this to heart. He is telling everybody he sees, I am the light that guides my parents. I am the light that guides my parents. And his parents are just like, yeah, we kind of just told him that. We didn't expect him to really latch on to that. So one day when he is home with Matcha, he decides he wants to turn on the Christmas tree light. But when he presses the button for the lights to come on the Christmas tree so it can all sparkle and he can be the light that guides his parents, it doesn't come on. And he freaks out. He's like pressing the button. It ends up shaking the tree and the star falls off the tree. And Hikari is distraught. He is crying. His Matcha is just hugging him and telling him, it's okay. It's okay. And he's crying. Masaki cannot calm him down whatsoever. So eventually Hiromu, Papa, comes home and he's telling him about how he broke the star and now there's no light to guide his parents because he broke the star. He can't be the guiding light anymore. And Papa tells him it's okay and pulls out that, because Masaki called him, told him what happened, and he pulls out like he bought a new star for the tree and puts it on the tree and everything is right with the world. There's also another Christmas episode where we get more of the characters in that episode. Pretty much everybody, because the show in itself is more about found family. Everybody is different types. We have alphas, we have omegas, we have betas, we have a lot of mixed relationships, like all that stuff. As far as the variant, what variant you are, some mixed variant relationships. And it's all about found family, it's all about coming together, and it's all about not letting your differences define you. It's a very lovely show. I really enjoy it. I also enjoy the manga. If you want to read further on in the story and get to know what's happening with some of the other characters, read the manga as well. It came out last year, April, the anime, and it has 12 episodes, and it is on Crunchyroll subtitled, or wherever you get your anime. I'm sure you can find it. Wink, wink. For me, it's definitely one of my top animes. I love a good slice of life. I love a good romance. What's great about this is the relationship between Masaki and Hiromu is strong. They love each other. They trust each other, even in situations where, like in a lot of shows, they like to give the couples problems and let there be some mistrust between them. We don't get that with this. We can tell from the beginning, these two are strong. They are in love, and they're going to work together no matter what. And they will always be by each other's side, and they will always protect the other. Both of them protect each other, love each other, and are just so strong together. And they just have a beautiful family. Love them. The baby is theirs, not that boy's. That is a college-age boy who does not have children. The baby, that's their daughter, who comes later on. And the other kid is that man who's holding it in the blue shirt. That is his kid. That is Hikari's best friend. They only have two kids. Let me just go ahead and make that clear. But yeah, definitely check out Tadaima Okaeri if you haven't as yet. Like I said, I love this anime, and if you're just into slice of life and you just want something cute that's going to give you the smiles, it is so cute. The kids are cute. It's awesome. And hey, Omegaverse! All right, so that is today's Christmas show. I only have a couple episodes left because, again, the movies that I really want to talk about aren't out yet, and it's really hard for me to find Christmas stuff. Let me know if you want me to talk about Emmerdale Christmas episode, specifically Robert and Aaron. I think they leave the show this year completely. Anyway, let me know if you want me to talk about that. Bye.